Hello, beautiful people. It's Sindafam. Welcome to the channel. Today, we're back again with another video. This is from the channel Sloan, and the title reads Kanye West's freaky relationship with his cousin. This is Grace. So, I'm sure by now, lots of you all must have heard about this. If you haven't, we're going to check this together. And there is also a video from TMZ that we're going to check regarding this topic or this whatever. Let's dive right in.
My cousin is locked up for murder, and I love him.
I literally got canceled in 2021 for starting the Kanye West Jeffree Star rumor. All of that only for Jeffree Star to come out in 2025 and say, F it, the rumors were true.
Kanye West is building up a military group in Los Angeles that looks a lot like a cult, and neighbors are starting to complain to police that the group is not only disturbing, but it looks like they are dangerous as well. On top of that, Kanye is getting really personal about his childhood and bringing up his convicted cousin in the nastiest way possible. So let's get into it. We cover Kanye and his antics pretty often on this channel, but I did not anticipate talking about his cousin. That's it, people. We have to talk about the cousin. You guys have been asking me to talk about what the hell is Kanye tweeting about, talking about doing things inappropriate with his family member. Kanye West is now claiming that he and a now incarcerated male cousin had done things when they were children, like some experimental, I don't even know how to just describe these things on YouTube, but he also believes that this interaction both led to their dark paths. Kanye West is on a very dark path nowadays, but we don't know much about this cousin. I mean, he did enough bad things to end up in prison, but Kanye's tweet reads, "The song called Cousins is about my cousin that's locked in jail for life for unaliving a pregnant lady a few years after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore. Perhaps in my self-centered mess, I felt like it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6, and then we acted out what we saw. My dad had a Playboy magazines, but the magazines I found at the top of my mom's closet were different. My name is Kanye, and he admits that he did things with his cousin until he was 14. Now, there is a lot of different layers to that tweet. I mean, we've got the crime, we've got Kanye's relationship to his cousin, and what had happened between them. It's a little bit too much information. He needs to go speak to a therapist, not to Twitter, and I just know that Kim Kardashian is shaking. There is a visual for Cousins. It's spliced together with various clips of video games and inappropriate images. I don't know what this line is referring to, but both Kanye and Kim Kardashian were scanning Kanye's cousin's case during their marriage. Now, we know that Kim Kardashian has tried to dabble into some legal things. I don't think that she was really doing that when she was with Kanye, but it is interesting to think that she may have looked into this cousin's case, and she might very well know exactly who Kanye is talking about. This comment reads that Kanye never thinks about his children, North, Saint, Chicago, Psalm, when he posts his thoughts. Another person added, "It's not funny if it's true. It's not funny if it's not. He needs help one way or the other."
True. Whether you look like it or not, it is not funny. Your cousin. Until the person was 14. Sir? Hello? Even if it's your first cousin, second cousin. Okay, first cousin and second cousin pass. Or even if it's third, fourth, even if it's down to 10 cousin. Sir. Don't near there. Lie, don't near there. But what? Is that not incest? Exactly. He needs to go see a therapist. Find healing, sir. That is what you need. Not this. Not social media. And truth be told, some things don't need to some things don't need to find their way on social media. And some things are not supposed to be on social media. Let alone inside song. But again, these celebrities, they don't have morals. And these artists, they don't have morals. They think everything, write it, put it there. Nobody will find out. Even if it's not true. Sir, this thing is sauce. It's sauce. Uncle, what are you doing? You have kids. And what is even alarming is the fact that lots of regular people will look at this kind of behavior and think it is normal. Because there are some people in some places that be like, they will do things with their cousin. I mean, his cousin. And as long as it's not your sister. It is blood. It is blood. Forget it. It is blood. Stop it. Stop it. It is incest. Stop it.
Prayers. I think we're going to have to blur pretty much this entire screenshot. Looking at the lyrics, it's describing exactly what he had tweeted. You're not getting much more information. Kanye gave his cousin a shout out during a 2018 interview with Jimmy Kimmel when asked about Trump's first presidency. He said, "My cousin is locked up for unaliving someone and I love him. So he did a bad thing, but I still love him."
My cousin is locked up for murder, and I love him. I saw he did a bad thing, but I still love him.
Also, can you just, I can't. I actually don't. I was going to say, can you imagine just someone? I literally can't. I can't imagine that. And I don't know, even having love for someone that has, it just seems so appalling and a foreign concept to me that I'm just praying that none of that ever enters into my life, and you guys praying for you as well.
We'll be like, yo, you acting like a fat. You acting like, dog, you gay? And I used to deal with that when I was in high school. And what happened is it made me kind of like homophobic, because it's like I would like go back and like question myself, like, damn, why does everybody else walk like this and I walk like
I mean,
this?
interesting that he's like thinking about these things so young because of the trauma that was happening at home. I mean, I'm not, it seems like the cousin was younger than Kanye from what I'm seeing, but I don't think it takes away the trauma that it probably gave him as well.
Yes.
But a lot of people have their opinions. This person writes, the cousin is the victim, not Kanye. Another person added that Kanye is just an abuser. His cousin is 5 years younger than he is. Now, out of nowhere, it seems like Jeffree Star is trying to insert his name, which we don't really hear about him much nowadays. Also, I am drinking some Trader Joe's lemonade right now in my Let's Get Into It cup. It was made for Coachella for my friend Chloe. Shout out to Chloe. We love a good Chloe, but Jeffree Star joked about the rumors being true Monday night, and fans think he's talking about Kanye. Now, this rumor started from Ava Louise back in 2021 that Jeffree Star and Kanye were getting together. And honestly, it just seems so trashy to me to insert yourself into this right now.
I literally got canceled in 2021 for starting the Kanye West Jeffree Star rumor. I literally heard that this rumor was true. I was told by multiple people that Kanye West was hooking up with beauty gurus. I went out, I put it on the internet. Next thing I know, I'm getting threatened with lawsuits, everyone telling me to retract my statement. So I come on the internet and I say, haha, made it all up, because I'm being threatened by very powerful people. I had Kris Jenner going to TMZ saying she was going to sue me. Imagine being 22 years old, seeing a TMZ headline that Kris Jenner was going to sue you. I had to go through all of that, only for Jeffree Star to come out in 2025 and say, F it, the rumors were true.
Now, I'm not on anyone's side when it comes down to this. I think Kanye is talking about something that no one should be like trying to associate themselves with. I mean, we interviewed Ava for the Let's Get Into It podcast. If you guys are not subscribed, you can go find that episode. I asked her about a bunch of things, and she is an interesting girl. Yeah. Definitely not like a friend after the episode, but nothing bad happened. Nothing bad happened. Like some of my interviews, oh my gosh. But this person commented, sue them for emotional distress. Girl, what? Azalea Banks, who I'm also questionable about, also interpreted the song to be confirmation about her assumptions of Kanye being with some of her past boyfriends. So I guess Azalea Banks has some beef with Kanye hooking up with her past, like, men that she was sleeping with. She said, no way, I'm gagged, knowing I was probably like 2 degrees of separation from Kanye's big old Bucci. Knowing that I've had a relationship with at least 5 Yeezy bros. Kanye was definitely effing my boyfriends. Kanye and Virgil's were lovers. Elon definitely got some head from Kanye off that ketamine. Kanye is one of them Diddy tapes, Jay-Z and Trump. Okay, she's going on and on, but she's saying that Kanye is, maybe he's a little bit on both teams. Now, the cousin stuff is disturbing, but what I am currently disturbed over is the fact that there is some BS happening in my city, and I'm not going to let that stand. Granted, I am not leaving this room. I'm going to be staying in this YouTube studio, but I'm going to use my voice right here with you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Views have been kind of up and down lately, so if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Kanye West is now auditioning guys to come and stay at like this warehouse he has in East LA. Kanye is firing off more than just disturbing rants online nowadays. He's also doing super loud casting calls and offending neighbors with his prominent racist hate symbol. Kanye is
See, first of all, this and the Jeffree Star or Jeffree Star inserting himself in this, I don't know. What are you doing? Why are you bringing unnecessary attention to yourself? Some people just like drama, or is it cloud chasing, or whatever idea, or whatever that is. But again, Kanye, it needs serious healing and therapy. He needs it to. He needs to find Christ. That is what he needs the most. Your cousin, even if you did it or you did not do it, the public do not need to know. They don't need to know that kind of thing at all. And it's not supposed to be in songs. But the fact that some people just think that everything needs to be monetized. Monetize even the trauma. Sir, go and find healing. Go and find healing. That is what you need here. That's just the truth. But let me know what you think.
recruiting guys to come and work out at this like warehouse. They cannot be fat. They must be comfortable wearing symbols of like Hitler. I don't even think we could say that on YouTube. Kanye's warehouse has become so disruptive. They're loud. They're playing music. They're right across the street from a school. And I just saw that my local news station covered a story about this and how it's disrupting everyone's lives.
This is what neighbors hear sometimes as late as 11 p.m. coming from this nondescript warehouse in East Hollywood.
11
According to
p.m.
some neighbors, it's used by rapper Ye, also known as Kanye West.
They put up metal walls now. We don't really know what's going on.
But many can hear the noise coming from behind the gate, which they say is blaring on
I like to, have my windows open. I would be so upset if I heard this chanting outside.
loudspeakers.
It sounds like there's like raves and concerts here on the weekends, and then in the weekdays there's been noises, there's been groups of men doing like push-ups and exercises over here, and you can hear music like blaring from the parking lot.
Is it a problem for the neighborhood?
It can be. I mean, it's noisy at night.
Last month, a flyer with Ye's name on it was circulated, seeking all male volunteers for a hooligan choir. In bold letters, it read, quote, "No fat people, and must be comfortable wearing and had this location listed. Police were also called out to the area, which is near Kingsley and Beverly, after a was spray painted on the white walls of the building.
It's just across the street from the school, and I don't think kids should necessarily deal with that imagery, especially if they don't understand what those things mean.
I immediately made the correlation to Kanye, and yeah, we also saw police there when we saw this, so we knew it was being taken care of.
Ye has been accused of making anti-Semitic comments before, but it's not clear who was responsible for this incident. A hate crime report was taken.
So in my opinion, it's really upsetting that Kanye is bringing his hateful cult into East LA. I mean, why would you even consider doing that? I mean, he must be so mentally far gone that he has to surround himself with people, no matter who they are really, but just yes people. We are watching the birth of a cult happen in real time. They claim that Kanye's two songs, Black Skinhead, can you even say that? Maybe we need to censor me. We need to do a Google check. And Carnival, two of his songs, are constantly blaring from the speakers, causing the walls in nearby homes to shake like they're constantly having a Kanye earthquake. Our sources say that black men with shaved heads are seen wearing dark clothes and standing in military formations as they try out for the parts. Law enforcement has received nearly a dozen calls for disturbance in the last 60 days for the warehouse where Kanye is doing business for an upcoming event. But ultimately, the cops aren't doing anything. And that's what's super scary, living in a city where you don't know if they're really going to be on your side or not. Now, it does look like he is back with Bianca. His song that we heard a couple weeks ago, him pleading for Bianca to come back, may have worked. He also recently posted a photo of them. I don't know if this is new, but it appears to be so. He's got his rotten silver teeth in. Lately, Kanye and Bianca have been spotted around Spain hanging out, and I don't know exactly what's going on within their relationship, but she must have forgiven him, or she got bored and she wanted to go back, or she's under his control. Who knows? Pick one. But with everything he's doing, I mean, creating this like military coup down the street, I mean, when does he have time to be a father? Oh, I guess he kind of retired from that because he hasn't seen his son Saint this year at all. Kanye claims he hasn't seen his son Saint all this year, but we know that's not even remotely close to the truth. Sources told TMZ that Kanye can see his kids whenever he wants and mostly chooses not to, but he has definitely seen Saint in 2025. Maybe he was a little bit too high on the helium gas that his dentist keeps giving him.
Ryan Garcia, this Ye, I'm on the nitrous.
He can't remember, but Kanye's kids mostly live with their mother, Kim Kardashian, which is probably for the best. What's stupid is that Kanye was with Saint earlier this year in Japan. So it's like you're taking your son to a foreign country, but you don't quite remember him being there with you, or are you just doing it for drama? Maybe it's all for drama, but this is not the type of drama that I personally like to pay attention to. Like it's crossed a boundary to really hateful and borderline scary. Like hopefully that military group, they don't have weapons. Are they going to take over places? What's the plan here? But I'm glad you guys watched this video with me, especially if you're here at this point. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in a new video soon. Bye.
Because the music group, what is going on? What the hell is going on? What exactly is going on? Sometimes, like these celebrities, they are scary, if we're being honest. They truly are. But there's also this video from TMZ that we're gonna check as well. Okay. Okay.
Welcome to TMZ Live, Harvey Levin here. Girls here. So Kanye West essentially is saying White Lotus ain't got nothing on me.
Yes, he is very openly in a new song describing a incestuous relationship that he says he had with a male cousin when they were teenagers. The song that he dropped today is called Cousins. Now, we're going to play a little bit of it for you. There's a whole explanation of how this relationship started, but this is what he's claiming. And again, we're used to hearing outrageous things from Kanye.
In other words, translation, we don't know what's true and what isn't.
Right, but here's what he's saying in the song.
Even if it's not true, the fact that you put this out there to say you had whatever hanging out with your cousin and whatever, it's already reason like you need help. That's just the truth. You need help. Whether it's true or not, you don't just spill or say something like this and let the public believe that okay, it's just something that came out of your even if it came out of your mind, safe, you need help. You need help.
Well, you can kind of figure that out.
Yeah.
So, look, we don't know. He has been off the rails now for months. I mean, not weeks, for months. And, you know, is this real? Maybe.
This is a cousin he's referred to before. This is a cousin he says is actually doing time. He's in prison now for murdering someone, and he's talked about that cousin in public before,
But not about this.
but never about this alleged relationship between them.
Yeah, Kanye's social media has kind of been hinting that he wants to reveal some things lately. Yeah, we don't know if it's true or not, but the song, really does go into detail about what happened. He's been hinting that his mom may have been a lesbian, and they discovered some magazines that, led them to experiment on each other, him and his cousin.
We should explain because we had to censor some of it, but what he was saying was that the magazines that he found in his mom's room or somewhere in the house showed gay sex, and that he and his cousin decided they wanted to try some of it. And I wonder I don't know where his cousin is incarcerated.
Is it possible, look, we don't know, but is it possible that all of the talk about White Lotus, because
made him feel like I want to say something that's going to,
whether it's true or not true, that he tapped into it? Because that's what he's done. I mean, with Trump, he tapped into it. With other things, with Kim, he tapped into it. And it's like,
I don't know. It's so hard.
Well, we don't know if it's true, but it does sound like he's going to deliver more messages in his music going along. This is just the first of the latest album that he plans on releasing. So.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch,
let me just say it. See, people are saying it and making it sound so cool. Whether it's true or not, the fact that you come out to say, "Oh, you did this" or whatever, we get it. You're going through, you have trauma, but sir, is it not time to heal? Why are you writing that or making it sound like it is cool or it is okay? Because lots of people will look at it like it's okay. Whether it's true or not, the fact that you think that whatever incestuous relationship or whatever thing, relationship with your cousin, first cousin, second cousin, third cousin, even if it's 10 cousin, sir, you need help. Because if you can think in your mind, okay, let's say it's not true. If you can think in your mind, or allegedly think in your mind that you and your cousin can do this, have one kind of relationship experiment, you need help. Help! HELP with the capital letter Pro Max. That is what you need. Help! That is what you need. Let's just be honest. Yeah, there are some people who say, oh, they don't mind their cousin because it is not their sister, it is not their brother. You need help. That is blood. You need help. Because of all the people you can be attracted to, your cousin. That is what you want to be attracted to. Cousin. You need help. That is family. Blood. Family. If you can be attracted to your cousin, you can be attracted to your sister or your brother or even your papa or even somebody that's, I mean, we just even saw on the news somebody, a woman allegedly having sex or caught having sex with her husband's child, stepson, 15-year-old, and said he looks like the younger version of the husband. Incest! Molesting a 15-year-old boy, say he's the younger version of your husband. Like, literally, it's insane. It's insane. And the fact that people are casually thinking that, oh, this is not, it's so cool. Nothing is cool about it. How can you be attracted to your cousin? How can you be allegedly attracted to your cousin? Because I'm not understanding. Are you serious? Are people like for real? It's boiling my belly. It's annoying. Cousin.
it looks like he is now back with Bianca Censori. You know that they had gone to divorce lawyers. In fact,
they've gone to divorce lawyers
3 times. He's been since October.
Right, and then he dropped a song last month that basically, or earlier this month, where he was begging Bianca to come back to him, and apparently it worked because they were seen together in Spain, going to a restaurant. I don't know if this means that everything is back hunky-dory with them, but
and she's clothed.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, it's relevant.
There's a difference there, yeah.
It's totally relevant. Is this Madrid?
Mallorca.
Mallorca?
Yeah.
Look, she has been to a divorce lawyer we know at least once. He's been 3 times. At least 2 of the 3 said, I'm not going to represent you
Right.
because they just didn't want to. A third, he was going to file for divorce, and that fell apart and decided not to. So we know of all of those, and there may be more.
Right.
But
For now,
it looks like
they're at least doing dinner together.
they're doing dinner.
This is Buki from Texas. And in terms of the cousin issue, with Kanye's past, I don't know whether it's a art he's doing, is fact, fiction, or a combination. Either way, it doesn't change the fact he needs help. And in terms of his wife, unless they're pulling a stunt together, I don't think they're back together.
Well, why would they be in Spain together?
Right.
That doesn't make sense.
It seems like their relationship is stunt driven. That is what that relationship is about, stunt driven. If they're just out and about, I don't think they're together. I think it has to be some sort of stunt that Kanye is pulling for them to really be together.
But if he is telling her, I want to do this stunt, what's in it for her to do it?
Well, money.
People know who she is. She's famous. Her body's been everywhere.
Yes.
Fame will do a lot for people.
I like her point of view. I like that she's strong in this.
Yeah.
No, I like
I mean, there are people who have not believed that this relationship is like an actual normal marriage.
I think it's a real relationship. I mean, I think it's a real
relationship, but what? Oh,
don't make me decode.
Because yeah, celebrities can do whatever because obviously they need to stay relevant or stay on top and be in the news, so they can do whatever. And it's no news or no surprise about a celebrity stunt relationship and whatever. So obviously it might be giving that, but the cousin one, anyways, whether it's true or not, he needs help Pro Max. That is what he needs, even if it's fiction. If you think you can just write about okay whatever you had with your cousin, say it's fictional, sir, help. Did you hear it? It's ringing, ding ding ding. It's help. It's ringing there. Pick the call. That is what you need. Answer it. We have to be honest. Because let's not make it look like it's normal or not. Let's not normalize it. Nothing about it is normal. You cannot be attracted to your cousin, or you cannot allegedly be thinking that you have a relationship with your cousin. Say it's fiction. You cannot even think it. Don't even if the thought come from your mind, go and cleanse it. Go and baptize yourself. You need cleansing. Help. Pro Max. That is what you need. Answer the call. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. What do you think about this so far? Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that stuff. What do you think about Kanye writing this song about his cousin or writing this song about cousin? What do you think about it? Because yeah, some people believe that oh, it's not incest. Some people believe that oh, it's cool or it's okay, whatever. I mean, that's some people's belief, obviously. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that stuff. And until next time, see you in the next